Well, back again. It's the Sunday debate, live and direct. Bend your knees, grab your teeth, and all of that rubbish, yeah? Sorry about the delay, obviously. We had a bit of technical difficulties and that. Today, we got man like Kachina and man like Asante on the show. Yeah, the man gonna be talking about their kind of views on this question. Some of you know what the question is, some of you don't. Yeah. But do you know what? We'll get to it straight away, innit? We ain't got no time to waste. So, the question was, does your partner's income matter? Right back now, the poll is live and direct on the Sunday Debate page, and the poll sits at 52% say yes and 48% say no. So straight to my guest. What you gonna say? The man comes.
Is there ladies first thing?
It always is.
No, I don't do ladies first, my show.
It is today.
Alright, ladies first, isn't it?
Alright, so I think to me personally, there's elements of someone's income mattering, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. I think it's more on the basis of an expectation that people have, but I don't really expect much from others because I do my own. So if you're bringing something to the table and financially we've got to meet each other halfway, then that's when it will matter. Other than that, it don't really matter.
So black and white, it doesn't matter for you?
Unless we've got to financially meet each other halfway. Like, for example, if I'm going to be with someone and, for example, we're going to invest in a business, you're going to need the finance, I'm going to need the finance, we're going to meet each other halfway. If we get a property together, it's an investment. Yeah. You're going to need your P's, I'm going to need my P's, and we're going to meet each other halfway. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if he ain't got P's, he can't do it. What are you saying? You just leave, man?
Why would I leave someone on that basis?
Because he ain't keeping up with you, simple as. Do you know what I'm saying? Money's a massive thing.
I know it is, but
like, as in, if my man can't deliver, then what's he in the house for? Why is he in a relationship with you?
Oh well, there's that in it. If you can't pay to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship.
Yeah, but then again, like, it's love, innit?
Ooh.
But this is what I'm trying to say. As in, people sit here right now and always say, raw. Like, let's look at it from a woman's perspective, yeah.
Yes.
Women nowadays try and say, yeah, they're independent. I don't need no man rare tear, but still want to get paid for on the first date, yeah. Cool. If my man can't pay for on the first date, you ain't got why you not?
I just saw a smile. That's what
I'm trying to say.
We've had this debate.
We've had this.
But do you know, it's not hard. Like, if you can't pay for the date, don't go on a date, innit? Which means if you can't afford to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. I think that's more important.
What about like not being
if you
able?
Can't afford to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship.
That's hard though, cause like
El Hessie agrees. He said money talks. If you ain't got money, I'm gone. Big up El Hessie, he's a regular man.
Yeah, but no, and that's a guy. He's talking from a guy's perspective. So he's like, if a girl don't have these, shout me. You know what I'm saying? Shout me. And that's how I see things. If you haven't got money, yeah, shout me. As in, I don't like if you're not bringing money to the yard, I don't think it can work. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What you saying?
Well, income definitely does matter, innit? Regardless of how you look at it. On a whole basis, you got to look at it like this. If you're spending the future, if you're planning the future with someone, income is definitely going to be an issue, regardless of how you see it, though.
Yeah, but see, coming from a man's point of view, though, bro, as in, looking after a woman, it's you're the man that's looking after you. I'm trying to say you're nurturing this whole house. Like, your salary is meant to be, kind of growing this house, G. And you're telling me your woman has to bring in how much?
You want numbers?
Check this out. If your woman brings in 18k, yeah? Okay. 18k and you're bringing in 70k, are you staying in that relationship?
Bro, that's something on the table, isn't it?
I think it's different for men than it is for women
as well.
It's peak, though. It's sick, bro.
Nah. Think about it. Deep it, yeah? Look, there's people that are sitting at yard, yeah, doing nothing. And I'm talking about men and the women that are out there making money,
Yeah.
Vice versa. If there's
wait, would you do that?
Nah, never, fam.
What? See, why not though?
Huh?
Why not?
Because first I see myself as an independent person, innit? I have to be able to make my own money. I have to look after myself before I go and take someone else to look after someone, or before I go and start something or build something with someone else.
You won't be a house husband.
Why would I be a house husband?
What's
there to do? What's there to do?
Well, kids, innit, cuz?
Huh?
You're bathing your kids. You're feeding your kids.
No, that's too long. If you can't afford to be in a relationship, don't do it.
So hold on, what now? Would you be a housewife?
Wait. I've looked, in terms of being a housewife, I don't think I physically could because of my mentality.
Oi.
I like practicality.
Hold up. completely forgot about my Haribo still.
Oh,
I forgot about my Haribo still. And what? No dickheads wanted to remind me. Pussy. You saying what?
I'm okay, thank
You
you.
gonna die?
No, I don't really eat ham.
Oh my days.
Is that what you're bringing to the table?
Yeah.
I don't want it, Phil.
Right.
Is that what you're bringing to the
Anyway.
table, bro? Hurry, bro.
Anyway, man. Boom.
El Hesse said to me, it's not about the salary because that person may have money stacked up. Question mark.
Might have money stacked up.
Maybe he comes from a wealthy family or.
Yeah, but I don't care coming from a wealthy family, cause like it's one of those things where
I think someone doing something is better than nothing. So the 18k, cool. Like.
let's go back to figures. Sorry, let's go back to figures, yeah.
Go on.
So for both of you,
Go on.
if your man, yeah,
Yeah.
and your girl was bringing 18k, yeah. No offense to people out there that are 18k, you know what I'm trying to say, you might be
Shout
happy
out
that
18k, man.
shit 18k, innit? But if they want 18k and you man are bringing home 70, yeah,
Yeah.
is that a problem?
Personally, for me, it wouldn't be because I make enough money for myself to function.
So self-centered.
No, but it's,
So
that's
self-centered.
not self-centered.
I make
You're-
enough money
listen.
for myself to function. You are a man.
That's not. No, no, no.
You are a man.
No,
You're the
no, no.
B team.
So, like that money, I've clearly worked hard to achieve that salary. If my fella's on 18k but he's doing something he loves and he values his job, why am I gonna like tell him no, you've got to go and earn more bread? If one of us is making more bread, which I would be in that situation, I wouldn't mind being like, okay, cool, with your money, like you pay for this and that, and then I pay for this and that. As long as it's like the responsibilities are shared, then your 18k, I'm not gonna like fully disregard your 18k.
But I think that is a problem though, because
Yeah,
it's
but
like
more deep it, yeah. You're not always gonna be on the same wage as your partner.
You're not-
We're
you're
not. We're not saying like everyone's
I
gonna have
think it's
30k,
worse for men
30k
and
or
women as
whatever.
well, like.
So
Sorry.
we're not gonna be on the same balance, innit? If you've got ambition, you've got drive. If I can see that, yeah, okay, you're on 18k right now, but whatever, due to circumstances, but you're aspiring to do something, then it's not really a big deal.
But I'm not saying like you cut the relationship, you're like cool, like I meet you, you're on 18k, I'm never gonna like get in a relationship with you. But as in there's a line. Like yes, you can have ambition, bro. Yes, you can have drive to go and work, but as in if nothing's kicking off, if nothing's taking off, like what's happening? After 6-7 years, you expect me to still sit here. I'm like, my babe's on 18k, so I'm on 70. But what? I'm putting in 3/4 of my money towards a mortgage, yeah, and you're putting in a little quarter. But at the end of the day, you sign a prenup for what? For us to go left and right, and you take half of my shit. What bullshit is that, cuz? You know what I'm trying to say? Man's fully putting 3/4 like of this mortgage, and you're putting a quarter, and you're still telling me you're gonna still sign this thing, and then me go away, and then and if we divorce, and you take half my shit. Are you man gonna sign prenups when you get married?
Nam Self Records said, so Mo, are you gonna go out there searching for a woman who's on 100k like
Sure.
you?
I'm not searching. The girl I'm trying to actually the at 24. She makes some money. You know what I'm trying to say? There is people out there that do that. Like there's people out there that do that.
I just think it's different for men and women because I feel like men generally want to be more of the breadwinner than a woman.
But this is what I'm trying
So like it's a bigger deal for you. Whereas like I'm saying, if I have 70 bags on an income and my mister's on 18k, if we're still going halves on rent or whatever, or he pays for X, Y, and Z, and then I pay for the rest, like to me it's a minor. I know my money's going on what I want it to go on. Do you get what I'm saying?
Talking about that, yeah. You're gonna want to be a breadwinner, yeah.
Well,
Is that a problem if your woman makes more than you?
personally, nah, look, bro, listen. Yes,
I find
it does.
this an issue.
Yes, it does.
Why is
And-
it?
But
an
do you know
issue?
why? Look,
Why
I'll be-
is it?
I'll be
Wait,
real.
people. I answer this question.
This is real.
Men, is it a problem if your woman earns more money than you? Innit? Yeah. People just reply to that. Just I just want to reply. So put it in the comments now. Whoever's out there watching, just reply, and I want to hear if it's a problem. If it is a problem, tell me why also. But go on.
Well, I've never been in that situation personally, but what I can say is that,
Well, you never dated a rich girl.
well, listen, I make my own bread. Innit? But what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm a very, what's it called, prideful person. Innit? That's me personally, innit?
Yeah.
And that is just like instilled in me. Like I'm not gonna lie, I would think twice. Like, bro, like man's here. But if I, like I said, I'm aspiring to do my own things. So whatever happens, innit? Who knows what can happen?
But it's not getting, you're not getting there. And like, why is it the issue that your girl can't make more money than you? Like,
It's not that she can't make more money than me. If she makes more money than me, look, whatever, fam. Whatever.
What, you
innit?
sweating, so she takes you out now.
Huh?
She starts taking you
Still,
out.
I will still take her out.
She's the one that's driving you around. But it's a realist though. Like, it's
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. Some man are about that life. Like, regardless, they can't afford to like do all sorts, and there's girls that are footing bills for man. So, like, it occurs.
I'll be real with you.
Nam Self Records said the generation we live in now, no. Franklin Banks also agrees. He said, wouldn't bother me if she's making more money than me.
See, that's man I'm saying that, but I don't believe that shit. I
You
don't.
gotta be in a situation, bro.
I don't believe. Listen, I've been in places where, yeah, like as in I've gone out, yeah, and like let's say like girls have paid for my meal or like girls have paid like half of it, and like I feel like a dickhead, innit? Like I'm thinking, raw, like as in I'm a man and I can provide for myself. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't want to sit there and feel like I make the girl wanna pay for me. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Like a dickhead about it, though?
Because it's like.
And that's a myth because you're not trying to take girls out on first dates. They're trying to pay. So, like, what's going on here?
Listen. When it comes to first dates, innit? When it comes to first dates, that's completely different.
Oh, yeah?
First dates they can pay the half.
So wait, hold on.
First dates they can pay the half, innit?
I'm not hearing
First-
that because you're screaming loud and clear.
Yeah.
When it comes to first dates, you're not trying to foot no bills. So why are you trying to foot bills after?
Well, it's well, she makes money, innit? She makes money. Like, real talk, you make money. If you make money, then show me you make money, B.
Listen.
Show me you make money.
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm trying to
But
say?
it's all about affordability. And I genuinely believe people shouldn't be in relationships if you can't afford to. It's the realness.
I still don't believe that though.
Nah, there is some truth in what she said.
There's some truth, but it doesn't come all. You know what I'm trying to say? As in, like, listen, bro. Listen, how does this work? Yeah, you meet somebody, you don't know their salary, you don't know nothing, yeah, and you're chatting to them, yeah, you're getting along, you start liking her, yeah, you start liking him, you man are going for it, and then obviously you get together, but during this time, obviously the salary's alright, like he's paying for little shit, so I'm trying to say he's trying to make it perfect for you. You guys get together now, yeah, you're in a relationship for 4 or 5 years, the love's strong. You know what I'm trying to say? But my man hasn't moved from there. There's a big shift from 25 to 30. Yeah? My man hasn't moved from his salary when he was 25 and that, you know what I'm trying to say? Now you're in your 30s, you guys like each other a lot. What you telling me, like, as in what? You're just gonna leave now because obviously like you ain't got the money to keep the relationship going. But you love him that hard, fam, you love him deep down. So you're not gonna be like, it comes down to if he can keep the relationship going. You're not gonna leave, fam.
Yeah, but when you're getting into a relationship with someone, you're looking at it for the long term, not for the short. So I've got to assess that from the jump off anyway. So like in terms of his income and his aims and ambitions, I'm gonna look at his approach to it. If I feel like he's stagnant and not moving forward, then why am I gonna be with that kind of a person? Sometimes love isn't enough in it.
Oh yeah.
It's true though, because relationship is long term, like she said. And if you deep it, yeah, if you're making money, whatever, if you're still at the same spot that you was from then to now, everyone's excelled past you, and we're trying to build a future, bro, you gotta have some money as well.
But you're gonna have to have money. But I'm trying to say, you're gonna have to have the love as well from the beginning, bro. You're not listening to me. As in, you're telling me you love the boy deep down, you're gonna leave him. You love the girl deep down, you're gonna leave her. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Enough. This love thing, like, sometimes it's not enough to be in a relationship and sustain it.
So wait, what do you think the most important thing in a relationship?
Ooh.
Money, sex, or love? Money, sex, or love?
You can't pick one. You can't.
What do you mean, cuz? Because you guys are telling me love isn't everything.
Happiness.
Like, love isn't everything. Let me know, innit? What's the most
Melanie
important
_Ibe says, love definitely isn't everything. Melanie _Ibe.
Oh, yeah? Said,
Love isn't definitely everything in a relationship.
then you tell me then, innit? Like, what's the most important thing? Cuz sex, money, or love?
But Biddy 56 _56 said, money doesn't define a relationship.
Doesn't define.
Yeah.
It's not definitive and it's always changing. Money comes and money goes so much. It's not like.
But there has to be a consistent cash flow, no?
No, don't get me wrong.
And that's for security and that's for longevity and that's for plans, aims and ambition.
Bro, I'm telling you, in the long run of a
Investments.
relationship.
Listen, go on.
In the long run of a relationship, you can love someone, yeah, and like whatever. You have a strong feeling to someone, whatever. Plan to spend the rest of your life with you. If you don't have peace, yeah, the relationship can't really go very far on a whole. So the income does matter.
It's broken homes. It's insecure.
Exactly.
You're not listening. I'm understanding that. But the words you man are saying, it's like money's not enough. And I'm keeping telling you, man, what is enough then? What is the most important thing in a relationship? You man are going left and right on this question, you know.
Nam Self-Record said love.
Love. You hear that?
Give a
Yeah.
reason why. Give a reason why, Nams.
Like, no, real talk, you hear that? Because he knows, but you man, I think, and this sounds ridiculous, yeah? I'm not even trying to put man on blast, but you man sound ridiculous, son. Love is more important than money in a relationship.
I haven't specified what's the most important in a relationship because I feel like, first of all, it's always going to be subjective to an individual, and second of all, it's like all three of them, they're a part of a relationship anyway, no matter how you look at it. So it's more of a ranking system, but I'd rather not rank it and I'd rather just
Why not?
experience it in all three.
Why,
Do you get what I'm saying?
why do you rank it? That's simple as.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not
know, but
ranking it.
you just sat there and told me love isn't everything.
It's not everything.
Franklin Banks asked, can you be happy broke?
Because that affects your mentality. That affects your mental state, your mental framework within your relationship.
Of course it does.
Do you
And
know what
that's
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to say?
saying.
So,
If you can't afford to be in a relationship, don't be there, innit? So you can't be
But it's-
happy
it's-
being broke,
it's
innit?
not
But
that-
that's
you can't
starting
be-
from yourself.
you can't be happy when you're broke. But this is what I'm trying to tell you, lads. You got it's like a fruit. Yeah, it's like a fruit. Yeah, you man are growing together. Yeah, you're growing together.
Yes.
If you're both happy, yeah, if you're both happy, you guys are gonna grow and love each other and be great in a relationship. Yeah, but if your man does not have peace, yeah, which makes if he doesn't have peace, he ain't gonna be happy with that. Yeah, but if he does have peace, what's gonna happen? You men are gonna go together and be like, let's say, strong. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You men are gonna be strong together. So it's like you telling me, like as in love and money, money has to be long. But no, love's gonna make you grow through everything. Love's gonna take you through everything, B. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the happiness of him bringing like him having money is gonna be healthy for your relationship. It's gonna be healthy for that. Do you know what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
though?
money's an element, definitely.
But is it enough?
Love is an element. I'm not saying it's not.
You're not trying to answer the question. You're not trying to rank it. You're trying to rank it.
Listen,
I just can't rank
You're not
it.
trying to rank it. What are you trying to
It's a
rank?
mixture of everything, bro.
What are you ranking?
I can't put it in rankings, bro. I honestly can't put it in rankings, innit? Because if I say, it's just love, yeah, I'll be contradicting myself. If I say it's money, yeah, bro, love also has a factor to play. And if
It's
I say,
like love's the seed that starts it, but then obviously everything else waters the love. Do you get what I'm saying? So the money waters it, like the sex waters the love. Do you get what I'm saying?
People want a ranking where they said they're leaving. They need a ranking.
It's them alone. They're the one that's watching it. So it's ranking. So you got sex, love, or money. Yeah. If you have, and as I keep saying, it's all how you see things.
Subjective, innit?
You know what I'm saying? It's
I
all.
would go from top to bottom, probably love, money, sex.
Sex first. That's a mad thing, you know. But God, that's a mad thing.
That's just me, innit?
Mo, they're saying you're waffling still.
Who?
Chasmaya Dyer said the guy on the right is waffling.
Oh, tell her to shut up, fam. Like, shut up about waffling.
Why is he waffling? Why is
But
he
no,
waffling?
real talk. I don't know what you're thinking about though, because I know if you're dating a man and he's broke, you're like, as in, you know what I'm trying to say, as in you're gonna power through if you love him straight up. That's what I believe in. You're gonna power through straight up if you love him. If you don't love him, don't get in a relationship with him. Simple as. But go on.
I just said it, ranking wise, and I think there's loads of layers to this question in terms of, like from the beginning I said affordability. If you can't afford to be in a relationship, don't be in it, and that's the honest. I feel like there's so many premature relationships on the basis of people not being at the right place and stage to be in a relationship. You've got to have your own set goals and aims achieved before you take it to someone else. And money's one of them things for people.
Alright, cool.
It's a reason why a guy won't commit.
Katrina, check this.
Yeah.
Melanie _Ibe agrees with Katrina.
Yeah, wait, check this. Yeah.
Yes.
For the pair of you, Melanie, Ibe, and you, Katrina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
They want you to answer as well. so-
We'll come back. But listen to this. Yeah. Check this, Katrina. Katrina, what country from?
Barbados and Jamaica, but obviously born here.
Okay. Now, if you brought home,
Yeah.
How, like, as in that, like, how, like, I just want to know, because it's like, you
If
know
I
what I'm
brought
trying to
home.
say? Like, as in, I just want to know how your, like, how your family feel behind it, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Yeah? As in, it's like, if you brought home someone that's rich,
Yes.
yeah, but, like, the love isn't strong there,
Yeah.
but someone that's broke, but the love is there,
Yeah.
which one would your dad, like, kind of, like, force you to go and, like, do?
My dad don't force me to do anything.
Not force, but advise you.
Growing up, like my parents, I feel like my parents trust my decisions. Like they've given me enough wisdom to be like, okay, she's set to make the right choices and
Of
decisions.
course, yeah.
So whoever I bring home, to me personally, my parents are gonna have to lump it or
Yeah,
like
but there's
it.
two. Like, listen to this. When you think about this wrong, fam, give me that ball quickly. Yeah. This man here, yeah,
Yes.
has got. I love the number 70, innit? Yeah. Love it. So 70k man, yeah. But obviously, you man, like the love isn't strong. You're not trying to say, yeah. And then a man here with 18k, but the love's strong, yeah. Which one would your dad tell you to go for?
My dad's gonna obviously tell me to follow my heart, not my pocket. Like I earn my own money.
So going back to this question,
Yes.
like if your dad advised you to do that,
Yes.
why don't you do that in real life, cuz?
Who says I don't do that in real life?
What?
You're acting like I've not been in a relationship where I'm the one earning more money.
God.
I genuinely am.
Shout out to your exes, innit?
Not all of them.
Shout out to the exes, innit?
No,
This is
but
something
like,
debate, innit?
it's like, yeah.
That's a bit bad. Alright, fine. I lie.
I'm waiting for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I want to go back to you though, people. I want to go back to
What
you.
was
Hey,
it?
they want your
Ranking
ranking. They want your ranking.
first.
Quick, quick.
The rank.
Love.
Money, sex, and love.
Love first. This is mad still, yeah. I'm gonna say money. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say sex than money,
I
bro.
was gonna say you man have chop songs.
Sex than money,
No,
bro.
let's not go down that way.
It is love, sex than money, bro.
Love,
As
sex.
my dad says, you can't have one without the other, though. Love, sex, or money. Girl in the middle is right, and that you're still waffling.
I'm gonna punch you up. Simple like, butt me. I finished the show at what 9:30. Butt me. Like, it's the realest, isn't it? Yeah, it's the realest, isn't it? No, but so wait, hold on.
And you see what you was asking her earlier about bringing her dad, whatever. If he was to pick this and that, yeah. If I was the dad in this situation, I would have faith in my child, and I would have the knowledge that my child has actually done enough and made a living for themselves and all this, and has achieved a certain thing that the man in this situation, she should be strong, independent enough that it wouldn't be an issue like that.
Franklin Banks said, if you have dead sex in your marriage, you're 100% cheating. But that's a fair point.
But
I
it's the
think that's a
realest
fair
though.
point.
It's the realest. Man, talking real. That's not trying to say.
It's true.
Like as you said, yeah. There's like it's all of these kind of things are part of the relationship. So it has to be good and solid. You know what I'm trying to say? Good, and that's why I keep going back to it as well. It's like, does your partner's income matter? You man are saying yeah, it does. I'll give it to you, man. Like, but you know what I'm trying to say? But there's an element of it where it doesn't matter. Do you understand where I'm coming from though?
Yeah.
Like because it's one of those things, isn't it? Like it's
All the guys are agreeing that if the sex is dead, that you're cheating. Everyone.
You saying what you? No, let's not go down there. Let's not go down there. Let's not go down there. You know what I'm trying to say? But alright, cool. If we just put it is like as in, what's the standard? Get up. What's the minimum wage in this country?
Minimum wage.
Minimum.
What, London living wage?
Wage?
I don't know, it's like £10 an hour, no?
I think it's
Something.
10.55.
No.
10.55.
£6 something.
I think
what
the
it's
London
10
living
pounds.
wage is different to the minimum wage.
The London living wage.
Wait.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. No wait. Let's say this. Yeah. If it's about, let's say, the income. Yeah. Does the occupation matter then? What you man go quiet? What?
Wait, occupation, what, their job?
Yeah.
Whatever makes them happy, innit?
Come on. That's
You can't, not everyone's happy in their job, man.
No,
Yeah, but that's the thing.
wait,
Yeah, but
wait,
to
someone
me
go
personally,
say.
job
we got a
satisfaction's
comment
a
from
big thing.
Junior_Matty, who's also a regular, so big him up. He said, the money don't matter as long as the wood is good.
I'm done with this, man. I'm done.
Nams also agrees.
Yeah, but do you know what? I'm going to throw a spanner in the work in terms of everyone saying that their sex is great and they got good wood and blah blah blah. You see all of that, yeah? Like, I'm not being funny. The personality for me means a lot more than whether or not your sex is 10-10.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be in a relationship with a fucking doorknob. Do you get what I'm saying? Your personality and all of that, I want charisma. You've got to have a bit about yourself. I don't care how big your dick is and how much you think you're doing with it. I don't want your charisma to be like a doorknob.
Welcome to the Sunday debate.
And Mitch agrees as well.
Oh.
Big her up, she's a regular as well. So.
I like it, a big one in the team. But as I said, going back to occupation, if your wife is a stripper and she's bringing home money, yeah, what are you doing?
Do you know what's so mad? Somebody told me that you was gonna say that.
But the stripper, let's start off. Let's go straight up there. She's a porn star. See, now you're gonna talk about sex. Your wife's a porn star. Yeah, big up to all the porn stars up there. They might make cash. Yeah, you're saying her salary matters. She's bringing home money. She's bringing home cash, dough, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, what we saying? You still there with her?
Personally, no, fam.
Why not?
Because
She's bringing home money. See, now you man telling me money's important. She's bringing home money. She's bringing home cash. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
the occupation matters to me.
Oh, the occupation matters now. What
Occupation
occupation matters now? But money, you know what I'm trying to say? Like what gone?
I think that's more like of an occupation where you think about your morals, innit? So, like, do you stand for your bird being out there live streams? Do you get what I'm saying?
What about if it's a stripper? Just wait, talk to me. Does your occupation matter? That's what I'm saying. Talk, make it known that, like, let me know.
When you throw occupations like that, then I have to say it matters, innit? But
why does it matter if they're bringing more money?
because personally, that sort of occupation, for me, that sort of stuff should be left between me and my partner, innit? What she's doing outside of the cameras and that. She might be making money doing her thing, but I don't feel for that.
Just let you know.
Click of the button kind of.
Just let you know.
occupation.
It's acting. Innit? It's a form of art. Porn. Just let you know. It's a form of art.
That's absolutely fine. I'm not doubting that one bit.
Yeah, they know.
Shout out the artist. But
Yeah.
still not happening for me, bro.
From a woman's point of view, I don't know what.
What? My fella, be a porn star?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
What's bro?
Would you be cool with it? Let's put you in the chair a little bit, fam.
Do you know, Matty just feels that you have to tick 3 out of 4 boxes. The boxes being money, sex, personality, or love. And love, sorry. 3 out of 4 boxes. And
Yeah.
you have a good relationship.
You agree with that?
Do you know what? My list is a bit extensive. I'm not
Fucking
gonna
hell,
lie.
you're not even talking, I don't know why.
To the basics, keep it there.
You're not talking for us. Why you list that long for?
It's because of the standard that I have for myself personally, innit? Like, so I feel like there's a bit more elements to relationships than just those things, innit? But I've spent a lot of time reflecting on who I am and what I want, so yeah.
You know you, yeah? You think in many different ways. Like sometimes, like, as in, you know, I'm just saying, big up. I want a lot of girls to think that. Anyway. I'm not trying to say as in, I have it planned out. You're in my classes and lecture, so I know everything's planned out for you, innit? So you probably want your man to be this tall.
No, let's not take the piss. Let's not take the piss. There's
Yeah, all the girls think
compromisations.
that,
There's
think that.
compromisations, but I just like.
So wait, sorry, I want to go back to that question. I still stuck in my head. So why don't you want your man to be a porn star? Don't you, as in, why don't you want your man to be a porn star?
Wow. At risk of catching STDs and STIs casually.
Come on, man. It's a professional industry, fam. Like,
Yeah,
as in-
that's good for them. You stay professional.
Cool. What about if your man works in Chocolate City?
Chocolate City.
Strippers.
I don't know. Like, I don't. Whatever makes him happy, innit? But just not too extreme. I think as a stripper, a male stripper, I don't think I'd feel insecure about our relationship depending on how he is with other ladies, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the only way I would disregard having a stripper boyfriend is if I'm insecure about that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And depending on how he communicates and responds to his women fan base is depending on how much I can trust him or if I'm insecure about that aspect. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And his appetite for women. If I feel like his appetite...
Appetite for women,
Listen,
that's a word, fam.
certain men have the maddest of appetites. I've got to have that one. Do you get what I'm saying? If his appetite for women is 10-10, I probably won't be involved, like, because you've got to be about me as your girl, innit?
What about if your woman is bringing the money from being a stripper?
Emmett said being a stripper is okay, but porn star no. Like,
Yeah, porn stars extreme.
But okay, tell me the difference. Like, don't give me the massive difference there, but tell me the difference as to why. Like, so would you allow your girl to be a stripper?
Would I allow my girl to?
Well, I can't say allow because like, it's her choice. What I'm trying to say, but as in like, would you like be a
Okay, I'm gonna make it easy. That person, as a porn star, is gonna be the father to my children. He's gonna be a reference point for my kids.
which is
Am I gonna
bringing
have
dough.
him as a reference point for my kids, saying, "Yeah, we can go out and fuck and make money"? No, I am not.
No, but listen, you like he's a millionaire. So
Yeah, but I
he's
don't give a fuck. He can be
a
a
millionaire.
millionaire
So
elsewhere.
he's teaching your son or your daughter the correct thing to do. Go out there and make fucking money.
Make money,
You
but
like to
not
play
like
words,
that.
man. Thanks, man. You know what I'm trying to say? But it make money.
Not like that.
O'Hara S6 said both occupations are a myth in his opinion. Like, to be with.
They are a myth, bro.
So like cool. So alright, cool. Let's go down to the basics then. It's like, what about cleaner?
But you know what, Emmett has raised a good point, sorry to interrupt. A male and female stripper are looked at differently to each other for a start.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
100%. And it's like that's why like you're basically saying you're 50-50 with it.
It just,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like people, in terms of relationships, I think people don't want to be in relationships on the basis of their insecurity. If your partner is going to make you feel insecure, you're not going to want to be there. Do you get what I'm saying? And if they're a stripper, they're going to get that attention. So you're going to think, am I about this person because X, Y, and Z? There's external factors to the relationship which could break it.
If your man's a cleaner.
I don't know
Well,
a
it just
man.
makes it what makes
No,
him
listen,
happy.
listen.
What
No,
makes
no,
him
no.
happy.
I don't know a man that likes cleaning and cleaning makes him happy. So I doubt it.
So what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what I want for you. You know.
Fam, listen,
I think-
if your girl, if
Go
my
on.
girl was a cleaner, yeah, bruv, it's calm, fam. Honestly, it's calm. Honestly, I swear that,
And what her bringing home like I don't know 18K.
bruv, this 18K, this 18K nonsense is gonna
What?
go back and forth.
But her bringing home the 18K.
Bruv, it is what it is, isn't it? If cleaning is not a thing and she wants to do something else for the future, that's absolutely fine, innit? Like what I think Junior said something in the on the live. He said you have to tick the 4 boxes. I didn't meet you and say, "Oh, are you a cleaner, by the way?" You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not like you walked around with fucking gloves and a fucking mop, yeah. And I thought, yeah, that's for me, innit? Obviously, I built a relationship through the
Yeah.
things like personality and all of that. And if it comes out later on in the relationship, this person's a cleaner, this, that, yeah. I'm not just gonna turn around and run away, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
That's what's come up for me. Yeah.
And she's a domestic
It's-
goddess. It's a win-win situation.
Wait, listen. What come up for me?
That's what I took it.
What come up with me is aspirations, innit? As in like having drive. Because one of you was like saying they have to have drive, innit? They
Yeah.
have to do something, yeah. But it's like, I'm sorry, I know I'm going back on that, but I really want to explore that because it's like going back on that. If they're not progressing in life, let's say that,
Okay.
Yes.
if they're not progressing, so they've got the hunger still.
Yes.
Because we touched on that a bit, but we didn't actually go into it. Like, if they're not progressing in life, how do you deal with that as a person?
I think personally, I couldn't have a relationship with someone that's not progressive. However, some people can.
Because it's like, as in, you know what I'm gonna say? Because it's like, for example, yes, as in, once again, you guys are saying money matters, yeah. But you saying even if there was that low on 18, whatever, if they have that drive, if they have that passion to go forward, you give it like you can see, you give it a shot. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But how do you deal with the person if there's no progression in things?
the conscious mum said cleaners can actually make money. I know people personally who have mortgages being a cleaner. It's about the mindset of a person.
Drive.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're on that now. It's all about the drive. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But yes, but it's like, it's about having that battle with yourself. Obviously, you know what I'm trying to say. It's looking into the future, thinking, can I hold this out for another 2-3 years? It could have been 5 years that you would have been, but can I hold that for another 2-3 years? Because it's like, well, she or he isn't really kind of bringing in the racks. As she said, cleaners can have mortgages. Cleaners can have peace. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Some of them make money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's like, the fact is, it's like, how do you work with it yourself? How do you kind of back that as in? Is it like, do you kind of stay in that relationship and actually hope for the best? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, do you stay in that relationship and hope for the best?
You got to gauge, first of all, yeah, like what I said earlier about personality, you got to gauge what they're like. Yeah, now the person could have drive, but just due to current situations, they're doing cleaning or they're doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can gauge in this person that yes, they're passionate about this, they're really good at this, they're pushing for this in their spare time, they're trying to do this, they're trying to get out of what they're doing. Then that's absolutely fine. But if you don't have drive and you're there and you're in the same position, personally, me myself, I'm a person that likes to try and push and do things differently. I'm a person that likes to try and drive, reach a certain goal and keep going in it.
Mm.
If you're not gonna do that with me, then you're not gonna be with me. That's as simple as it is.
That's the answer, isn't it? That's the answer, isn't it?
Definitely is. You've got like not everyone's gonna want a progressive partner either, but and it's down to mindset.
No one want a
I'm not-
progressive
I'm not as in a progressive partner. Not everyone. Some people are more comfortable having people in their life like that makes them feel better about themselves.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, relationships
Okay.
are dynamics
It-
where certain people are okay if their partner isn't progressive because they earn enough money or whatever it is and they're happy with that person. And that person, for example, I know a relationship where, like, the girl's aim was just to have a family. And she's had it and she don't do work, she don't do this, but the boy's like, okay, now what do you want to do in life? And she's met her aim in life. So she don't really want to do more outside of just have the family and be a mum. And do you get what I'm saying?
That's all mad though.
Some_body said there's a dreamer and then there's a realist. So I don't know who that's aimed at, but
There's a dreamer and there's a realist.
yeah.
Elaborate on that, please, somebody, because I'm trying to break that down. There's a dreamer and there's a realist. In my head, I'm just saying
That's two types of people though in a relationship. Someone's gonna, like, I can see that as two types of people in a relationship. Someone's gonna have dreams about, okay, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? What do I want from life? And then someone's gonna be like, okay, I've got to be real with myself. I've got to set standards. I'm gonna start here, level up, do this, and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's okay. That's how she's coming across it. Okay. No. It makes sense. It makes sense.
And progression, like, is subject. Like, all of these things are subjective to individuals because not everyone's got that mindset to go for things how some other people do. Do you get what I'm saying?
But possibly, yeah.
And I think, and I keep saying the happy thing because I think personally, for me, job satisfaction is major key. It makes me happy to be in what I do. Some people will be like, fuck that, flip that on the head. I want more bread, so I'm gonna make more bread even if I'm not happy. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm totally agreeing now because it's making it a bigger picture in it, as in two people bringing in like solid like income.
Somebody said basically you got it right. She said exactly.
Oh yeah. No. Like, love. But that's what I'm trying to say. Two people bringing the money. It's obviously always gonna be positive for any relationship.
It's a plus and a plus.
Do you know what I'm
It's
saying?
not like someone's it's not like someone's draining someone else. It's not like someone, like, you've got P, like, it's plus and a plus. 18k plus 70k, just the way you want it.
No.
What's that 88k? You're doing big.
No, I'm agreeing with that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because there's obviously, I'm saying there's some people out there that don't like agree with that. There's some people out there that want a housewife. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
There's the people out there that want their wife to stay at home, to do everything at home. I bring the bread, and you know what I'm trying to say, and I'll sort everything out. But it's 2019 now. What woman you gonna find that's gonna want to sit at home? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
There's quite a few, just to say.
Swear down.
Yeah, there is.
No, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know because a lot of people I know, it's just like they scream that in it, as in like, bro, I don't need no man in my life. I can make my own bread. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the only reason why they don't need a man just obviously so they can have children. But other than that, they don't need a man. So it's just like I see it like they want to go do their own thing. They want to become their own person. They want to be like, you know what I'm trying to say? But I don't know, innit? What would you do if your daughter said she wants to be a housewife? Do you allow that?
My daughter.
Is she? When you have
Well, it's up to her ultimately, but I think I'd give her enough wisdom growing up to be proactive and productive and progressive. But if she gets to a point where in her life she's happy, she's in a relationship, and she wants to be a stay-at-home mum, why wouldn't I support that?
Yeah, man, that's dead done, man. That.
Yeah, what has she done before she got there? Do you get what I'm saying? If she's ticked her bucket list, like I can't argue with her.
I said she ticks her bucket list.
Come on, she could have done all sorts before she gets to that point.
Yeah, but don't you think that's just like that's just killing your dreams? Like as in like from you having a bucket list saying yeah I want to be a housewife, that's killing your dreams ASAP.
No, I'm talking about what has she done before she becomes a housewife.
Oh, she just went to uni innit? fam?
Mo, let 365 Pierre know what the topic is, as he's just joined and wants to catch up.
Go into the story, the Sunday debate story. It's about if your partner income matter. So you can give your feedback on that as well. You can take the poll and let me know what you think. Who was it? Pierre365.
Yeah.
You can let me know what you think about that as well. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, no, sorry. So going back to this. Is what she done before you said?
Yeah, like if she feels like if she's achieved a lot before she becomes a house mum, like I can't
Oh yeah, of
argue with
course.
her.
I'm not saying that, but as in, it's one of those things where it's you what she's a law student. She turns around thinking, nah, man, like you know, I just want to have kids and stay at home. Like, as in, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, it's. I'm not saying if you're happy that because it's not you, but as in you're allowing it. That's what I just want to know. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's all.
I have no choice, but I feel like physically I would have instilled enough in her for her to not have that mindset.
What about if your daughter? I know it's different.
Biddy on the score 56 says money can't buy you happiness, love, trust, etc. So I guess at the end of the day, it's up to them, isn't it? What they find.
The decision is not.
It's not yours. Yeah, it's not up to you. It's not up to you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I want to see how you view things of house.
And Mitch wouldn't be happy. She said, I would want more for my child, so no, I wouldn't be happy with them being stay at home.
But that's what I mean though. Is like you know what I'm trying to say? Yes.
Listen, I'm not saying that.
It just seems so. It seems just like as in it's like cat. It's just one of those things. Yes, you ain't in control of it. It's like you'll be all right with it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think people out there.
We have an actual mother in the group chat. The conscious mum says, being a mum is the most important job in the world. Literally raising the future next generation. Absolutely nothing wrong with that if that's what they want.
I totally agree with what I'm trying to say to people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I agree. There's nothing wrong with it. Like as in there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But it's just like when you've got like there's aspirations in life and then you just turn around and be like, oh right, I want to be a housewife now. As in, I just feel like you're killing your own life a bit, and people might not agree with that.
Som_body says, as you age, the order changes slightly. The best sex and all the love in the world can't feed the kids and pay the mortgage. So
Say that message again.
So as you age,
as you age, the order changes.
Yeah.
So like the older you get, the best sex and love in the world won't feed the kids or pay the mortgage.
And that's when the money comes in. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's when the money actually starts talking. Yeah, I love
88.
Listen, you must send me bags alone. You must send me bags.
70 plus 18.
Menally_Ive says, there's only a young amount of years you'll be a stay-at-home mum, so you won't be one forever.
You won't be one forever?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, of course.
Unless you have kids back to back.
Wait, my mum, you know my mum, boy. You know my mum, boy. She went all solid, cuz.
Same here, boy.
How many you?
9 in total, but a couple half brothers here and there.
Beat me, fam. I thought I had the most. I got 8 still. There's 8 of us. What was I gonna say? No, going back to this, just the whole kind of picture of it as we kind of try and wrap it up now. It's like. Like black and white, yeah. This one at black and white.
Mm.
It does matter then. So your partner's income does matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you won't mind if your wife earns more than you. That's what I was gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap it up now, guys. So it makes it easy for everybody. Let them know.
You know what? Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, bro, I would have to full on be in that situation, bro. Big one thing, like, and I have to actually deal.
I genuinely think you have a problem with it.
You think I have a problem?
I know you, fam.
I know you, fam.
You have a problem with it, but
listen, love conquers all, guys. Yeah.
The conscious mum says, no way you're killing your life by dedicating your life at home to raise your children.
But we're saying no. See, if you have qualities, and you've gone, let's say you've gone uni and you've got these things where, as in everything's ready for you to go, yeah, and you've had a child, And then, like, as in what, who said before? I think Melanie, I've said it, I've said it before, as in, you're not a housewife all the time, you know what I'm trying to say? But if you know you got skills that you can go ahead and become a great person, that first, let's say 12 years, 15 years, whatever you spend at home looking after your child, can, like, as in, can backfire on you. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes, I know you're raising your kids, but it can backfire on you. So, you wanting to be that stay at home mother isn't going to work in your favour.
Yeah, but I can sympathise with the mums in terms of it is such a major role. Like, and to be fair, I can at-man them generally when it comes to baby mums, because I feel like sometimes you actually have to take a moment to think about who your partner is and what they're bringing to the table. So, like, the amount of relationships that I'm aware of where it's a calamity between the relationships and the qualities of the men or the women and how it impacts the child is left. But I think for mums, and like, I'm not a mum yet, but obviously I work with children and young people, so for me, like, I can sympathise with the mums, because that is such a major role to play. Like, you are bringing up your child, your world, and it's not about you as the father or you as the mother, it's about them and what they need in terms of the skills to go out into the world and what they're going to achieve.
Yeah, we got a point of view from a child who was brought up in a house where the mum was always at home. She said, by the way, Chelsea11_4, I think she's a new viewer, so big her up.
Big up.
She said,
love for locking in.
Personally, being brought up in a house where my mum was always at home and my dad didn't want her to work made me personally become a more independent person to be able to provide and not rely on a man to provide for her.
But see, that's how I feel a lot of women are nowadays. Not in that situation, but as in, a lot of them are becoming more independent. Do you know what I'm trying to say? A lot of them are thinking, bro, as in, I don't need a man to do this, I don't need a man to do that. So, for example, with me, I'm expecting my girlfriend to bring home a lot of money. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, like, as in you were saying before, love doesn't conquer everything, love doesn't make everything better. But it's like, if I want her to earn that amount of money, you know what I'm trying to say? I was being a devil advocate there by checking on you, man, thinking, well, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to G-check you, man, trying to blast you, man. You get me? But you, man, held it down. Like, you wasn't breaking. I respect that. But at the end of the day, as you said, I want my woman to bring home, like, a lot of money. Like, if she isn't bringing home money, then that's a problem. And for me, it's a problem that I think I would fix ASAP. As in, I'm 25, yeah? Now, and this is the realest, I know it sounds horrible, but if I buck a girl and she's telling me, like, oh, this is going to be mad, I can't remember. If I buck a girl, yeah, and she's telling me she's just strictly working in retail, yeah? I work in retail as well, but she's just strictly working retail. You're bringing home 1-2 a month, yeah? Like, probably max 1-5, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? And, like, her aspiration is to become a retail manager. Nothing against retail managers, big up retail managers, isn't it, yeah? But she wants to be a retail manager. I don't think that's going to be enough for my relationship. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Especially going forward as well. Like, as in, you're going to have to bring home, I can't say minimum, like, I can't give you a figure, because I don't know how much I'm going to be bringing home.
Yeah, but if you're on the 70k and she's on the 18, it makes 88.
Above.
I keep saying this.
Alright, yo! We come to the end of the Sunday debate, yeah, but this one is going to be talking shit about my numbers, isn't it, yeah? It's going to be talking shit about my numbers, but basically, we're going to be doing, or what, there's one more there?
There's one more very good question from Franklin Banks. Really and truly, what is money when there's no love? Why get together in the first place?
What is money when there's no love?
Yeah.
You've got, like, I ranked it, love goes first for me, and then everything else waters the love.
Yeah, well, to be honest, the question was, does your partner's income? I wouldn't be with someone if I didn't have no love or anything for them in the first place. So what is money when it comes down to love?
But this is what I'm trying to say, so it's like, therefore...
It's an afterthought.
So what is money if there's no love? So what my man basically trying to say is like, as in... You man, fuck off, man. Trying to be like that, but it ain't gonna work. I'll give up on that. But boom. Before I finish, I just want to let you guys know, we're doing the live shows. You know what I'm trying to say? We're doing a live show on the 22nd of November down at Samsung. So big up Samsung for that, for the space they're giving us. We want everyone to come down. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We want everybody to come down there. We want everybody to bring their opinions. Everyone bring their thoughts. Everyone bring their whatever you want to bring. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it's gonna be a proper night. We're gonna have 2 special guests on that show as well, maybe 3. maybe 3, depending on if we can get this one more last person to confirm. But yeah, man, we want everyone to come down. The tickets are out on Eventbrite. The question on that night, the live show, we're gonna release it on I'll probably say on the Monday of that week. So you guys look out for that and be prepared for that. But yeah, listen, thank you very much. Big up to my guests, Asante and Katrina. And yeah, man, hopefully seeing everyone down on that live show, and we'll be back next week. Peace out. Great time.